On behalf of Dell Technologies and CARAHCAST, we would like to welcome you to today's podcast, focused around the future of storage for workloads, where subject matter experts Steve Toomey and Justin Sanders speak on the Dell Technologies advantage and how it can accelerate your transformations with multidimensional data storage, protection, and much more.
Well, thank you very much. My name is Steve Toomey, and I am a data center account executive. And basically what that means is I'm here to help you in all of your data center technologies. I'm here to help advise you. I'm here to help move you forward. I'm here to help you solve the problems that you have, achieving the missions that you're responsible for. Along with me today, I do have Justin Sanders, who will be presenting towards the end here on a specific use case within one of our civilian agencies. So again, with that, let's kick this off. Today, we have a ton of material to be covering. So we're going to be covering, again, just a really quick overview of Dell Technologies, who we are today, and how we align to the federal government, and how you guys hopefully will be looking at technology as we move forward. We're going to hit on the presidential executive order around zero trust, just to go through that description and how Dell Technologies can help you. We're going to do a very, very quick review of our Dell Technologies Power Edge, and we're going to introduce this idea of data center workloads as the next way to view what's going on within our data centers, because let's be honest, it's no longer about our data centers. Our data centers are no longer singular or just a data center in a coop. We have data centers, we have coops, we have our applications in the cloud, we even have cloud-based data centers today. We're going to do a very high-level look at the Dell Technologies portfolio. And again, this is very high level. We're not going to go into details about our products. We're just going to list off what they are and some of their base capabilities. We're going to look at Dell Technologies data protection, and then we're going to specify and move into the workloads and how the workloads can be satisfied by our technologies. We're going to introduce Justin again, and we're going to be going through an agency use case, and then we'll wrap this up. So with that as our agenda, let's move this forward. And again, my name's Steve Toomey, and Dell Technologies is not the Dell from 10, 15 years ago. Dell Technologies is a new technology family, and it's a family made up of leading technology companies. As you can see, it's part VMware, part Dell itself, and part Dell EMC, that amalgam of Dell Technologies, Power Edge servers, and the EMC storage solutions. It's VirtuoStream, our online in the cloud presence, Boomi, the application migration, and SecureWorks, the ability to secure and monitor all of the applications and all of the hardware within your data centers. But as any technologist will know, these companies come and go. And so what Michael Dell and the leadership have done is they've taken these technology companies and this technology family and aligned it into 4 basic messaging platforms. And the first is what we're doing here today, working and learning from anywhere. Have to maintain the ability to get our users to get you in touch with your applications, in touch with the data that you need to do your job. The second is increasing agility with the multi-cloud. As I opened with, our data centers are no longer a singular place. We're everywhere. All of our applications exist across multiple bounds. And so we need to take that and look at it holistically, to put the applications and the data where they correctly belong. And Dell Technologies is a leader, not only in the messaging, but also a leader in that ability to move and migrate and watch all of the clouds together. We have the idea behind creating new value. There is so much storage out there on our data centers and on our cloud platforms that we within the IT community are creating value. We're looking at that data in new ways to come back to the mission, to accelerate it, to make the mission objectives more obtainable by making our own departments more efficient with the way they handle everything. But each one of these messaging platforms, whether I can work and learn from anywhere by connectivity, whether I have multiple data centers or even just a singular, and whether I'm creating new value, are all threatened. And the idea is we need to be able to achieve cyber resilience. We need to be able to protect our data. And so that intrinsic security that Dell Technologies brings through our hardware platforms, through our software platforms, and through the technology family itself becomes a very, very important message for everything to be wrapped up together. But I'm going to be honest, I talk with you, our customers, on a fairly weekly basis. I have many meetings with customers, and no one's ever actually said, Steve, I need to increase my agility. And so what I've done is I've taken these messaging platforms and I've put in the words that I use every day, that you guys use, our customers use every single day. And so in the conversations, if we're talking data protection or systems, we're probably aligning closely to that increasing agility message. If I'm looking at data or I need to go digital, it's creating that new value, looking at the artificial intelligence and machine languages. We're looking at cloud native and containers, and we all now work with our app dev teams. We're talking 5G and containers. We need the messaging around both, creating that new intrinsic value, but also looking at agility.